2012 looks to be another year of opportunity for those who can afford to buy or refinance a home. The average rate on the 30-year fixed mortgage fell to 3.91% this weekend. Now, that matches the record low reached about 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, though, some have already taken advantage of the low rates or simply can't afford to right now. And here to talk about the housing crisis and the current market status is Mark Boyer, the CEO of Foundation Financial Group. Mark, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'm interested because, we know Florida has been hit particularly hard, harder than the rest of the country. Where does Jacksonville fall when compared to the rest of the state of Florida and the rest of the country?
Jacksonville is actually in a good position versus the rest of the state of Florida. Florida's continued to fall, and Jacksonville has also, but Jacksonville is recovering faster than the rest of the state. We're looking at maybe another 3 to 4% decline through the second quarter, and then really stabilizing and making the right turn. So other parts of the country have already stabilized. Florida was one of the hardest hit, but they are really starting to make that turn in Jacksonville especially.
Why? Do we know why?
Well, Jacksonville is recovering quicker because of the market. Jobs are coming back to Jacksonville, which is absolutely helping. And it didn't rise quite as fast as some of the areas in southern Florida, et cetera.
30-year fixed mortgage rate, again, 3.91%.
Historic lows.
All-time low, which is why people like you are saying refinance now.
Absolutely.
Why?
There's a number of factors that have gone into bringing the rates down to where they are, and right now is absolutely the opportune time to refinance. We look for rates to stay this low through the first quarter, maybe a small tick up in the second quarter. So right now is where home affordability is the highest that it's ever been. So home price versus the interest rates, what you can afford. So now's a great time to buy if you haven't, and also a great time to refinance if that's the situation that you're in.
15-year fixed rate mortgage, of course, now a little lower, yeah, still around a little more than 3%.
And that's where we see a lot of the refinance right now is people that are refinancing not only to reduce their interest rate, but also to shorten the term on their mortgage, relook at their entire financial picture.
If you're buying, or again, if you own a home and you want to refinance, this is good news out there, but a lot of analysts are saying this isn't going to help the housing market because people who can afford to buy a new home probably have already done so. They've already taken advantage of the low interest rates. Do you see this new rate, this all-time low, helping out the housing market as much as, we hope it does?
It's absolutely going to help. Everyone has not taken advantage of it, and every year more people enter the housing market. So as people mature, as they have families, they do the things that encourage them to want to buy a home. So each time a new home is purchased, it's going to help our market.
Will we see home sales go up at all?
We expect to.
You expect to?
Absolutely.
And that's part of that, I guess, that plateau you're hoping to hit.
Right.
I mean, you said the last couple of years we just really continue to go down. There's never really been a bottom yet.
We've been in a continual decline. However, right now we're at that spot where, like I said, home affordability is at its absolute best that it's ever been. So right now is a great time for people to look at purchasing a new home or refinancing their
Take advantage if you can.
Absolutely.
All right, Mark, thank you so much.